Hi guys, so welcome to the video. Thought today we'd sort of have a bit of fun with this one. This is going to be 10 things that I hate about my Honda Civic Type R EP3. I think it's safe to say that the first, well, almost all of these really aren't that big of a deal. They just don't matter at all. But I just thought it would just be funny to do this list, and it would be also funny to know if you guys experience the same thing. If you own an EP3 or a different car, what things you hate about that. So let's get on with this list. So I'm going to start at number 10 just because let's work our way up the list. I have put these in order, and again, they're not really that big of a deal. So let's start number 10. Here we go. Number 10 for me, again, it's just not, it doesn't really matter, but it's the fact that there's 4 seats, not 5. That's kind of annoying sometimes. It's obviously annoying when you're moving people about or whatever and you've only got 4 seats, but it is so irrelevant that it just really doesn't matter at all. Jeez, this transit van is going so slow. It's 60 man, not 30, let's go. So number 9 for me, it's again, it's so irrelevant, but it is kind of annoying more than just a thing I hate, but it's the fact that the key isn't one key. Like, why couldn't Honda just put the key and the immobilizer on the same thing? It's kind of annoying having like the two, just makes your keys twice as big. I know it really doesn't matter, but it's just slightly annoying, you know? So number 8 might just be a problem for me. I don't know if this is like a genuine thing that's the issue with these, but the center slider thing, you know, the bit that you can put, that's got the cup holders in and they've got the change and stuff in there. My actual slider bit, the bit that's got the Type R plaque on it, that bit for me is really loose. So if I brake, not even that hard, if I just brake, then it will just slide forward. And I don't know if that's just a genuine issue with them, or oh look, just did it right then. I don't know if that's an issue with it, with just mine, or whether that's just a genuine thing, but it goes on the list because it's annoying to me. So number 7 would be the gear knob in the summer. It's like a sun, and it's so hot, and I know that it's simple, you can put something over the top of it or just not have a metal one. But the fact that they come with a metal one from the factory, I guess, makes this like a problem for everyone. So the fact I've replaced mine with another metal one means I know I could have avoided the problem, but just the fact that it gets so hot in the sun would be something, again, not that big a deal, but you get what I'm saying. Number 6, I don't really know, it probably doesn't really count on the list too much. It's, again, not that big a deal. It's not the reason I bought the car, so I don't know if it really should be on the list for me, but it's just the MPG / the fuel tank size. Now, I didn't buy this to be a motorway cruiser that will do 70 miles to the gallon or whatever, but the fact that this tank is small and it's a Japanese car, so like early 2000s Japanese car, so the first half of the tank goes slower than the second half. It's just, again, not that big a deal, and it's not the reason I bought the car. If I wanted a high mileage, I would have got like a diesel or something that actually is economical or whatever. So it's, again, on the list, kind of on the list, but it makes it. Doesn't really bother me because I love VTEC too much. It's too much fun. So again, doesn't really count, but whatever, it's on the list. So we're into the top 5 now, and as if that makes a difference. This is something that's just a personal thing that since I've owned this car, which has been a while, it's one thing that really annoys me. It's the size of these sun visors. They're freaking massive, like a surfboard. I don't know what it is about it, it just annoys me so much, but it's on the list. It angers me. They're just huge. Like, they don't need to be that big. I understand they need to be there and they're good, but they're just massive. So that's why they get to number 5 on my list. Number 4 could again be another problem with just my car, and I don't know if this is just a normal Civic thing or not, but it would be how quickly this thing fogs up. If you're a little bit sweaty or it's been raining outside and you get in the car, or just any opportunity this car has to fog up, it will fog up. It's so frustrating because it's like I don't use the aircon that much. The only time I really use the aircon is to demist my car because of how quickly it fogs up, and so randomly as well. Just all of a sudden, oh, can't see. So yeah, that's why it's number 4 on the list. A little bit annoying, but again, could be just my car. I don't know. So number 3 is probably something that doesn't really count again because it's something that's like a trait with this car, and it's just the amount of oil that it burns. I'm always topping this thing up with oil, which is such a classic Honda thing, so that's why it is number 3 on my list. But does it need to be there? I mean, it's just something you sort of accept by owning a car like this. It's just annoying always having to top the thing up. Number 2 is something that does annoy me about this thing. It's the steering lock. A 3-point turn in a normal car is a 5-point turn in this thing. It's so frustrating having to try and figure out how you're going to get through something just because of... Hang on, let me get past this cyclist. Yeah, just having to figure... Like, oh yeah, got to do a 5-point turn. Oh, I can't make this tight right-hand corner out of a junction because my car just can't turn in one go. Oh, it's so frustrating. Why? Why, Honda? Why didn't you just make it possible to turn like a normal car rather than it just... Oh, I'm rambling now because it's just one of those things, you know. If you own it, you know what I'm talking about. But I suppose it may not even bother some of you guys. It's just, again, something you got to deal with. But it's just one of those things, you know, just one of those things. So, number 1, the major thing that I hate, and this is actually something I do genuinely hate, and it's only been since lowering it that I've even encountered this problem, and it's the fact that the car doesn't come with an exhaust tunnel. So now that I'm lower, I'm not even that much lower, I'm 30 mil lower than standard, my exhaust hits on everything, like normal speed bumps. That's the only thing that hits. Front bumper's fine, everything. So I have to go like so well. I've even found that not going slow, there's like a certain speed where you can get over stuff where you don't scrape the exhaust or anything. I don't get why they didn't... Oh, I mean, I suppose that they didn't really design the car to be lowered and blah, blah, blah. But since lowering this car is the one thing I hate, especially as I have a spoon exhaust. Oh, see, turning circle. I'm not going to make that. How frustrating is that? Stupid turning circle. Right. Not being able to get over speed bumps, not being able to get out of driveways or just things like that without scraping the exhaust. And it's such a horrible noise knowing that you're scraping that lovely stainless steel spoon exhaust. Well, in my case anyway. I don't want to put a hole in a stainless steel exhaust. So yeah, that's my number 1. That's probably actually the only thing I actually do really hate about this car. But again, it's my fault that it's happened, so I suppose most of these are just down to the user, which is why it would be awesome to find out what your top 10 things are that you don't like about your car, whether it's an EP3 or not. I would like to hear from other EP3 owners. Let me know what you don't like about yours, because I'd like to see if there's stuff I've missed off, which I'll just click as soon as you've said it. Like, I'll be like, oh yeah, that makes total sense. But these are just the first 10 things I could think about that came into my head. So with that, that's going to be it for this one. Drop a comment down below, like I said, about what you don't like about yours. And let me know any ideas you have for me in my next videos. Subscribe, like the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.